Top of the morning, it's your boy Monz Logan, and this is Survival of the Fittest podcast. Got my brother, producer SA behind the cameras. What's going on, bro?
Feeling good, brother. How y'all doing?
Oh, man, living the dream, man, living the dream. Yeah, man. So, I ain't going to take too much time, getting into your day and all that because we have these two lovely ladies on the couch here today, and they have an amazing product that's all natural and it's created with love. And when I tried this product, I'm like, man, I need not to spend no more money and no more time searching for anything else. I have it here. That product is Cre'A's Love Butter. And these two beautiful ladies, I have Cre'A, CEO of the company right here. And is it safe to say co-CEO or COO? And her beautiful daughter, Irie. Man, welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Hi.
Oh, man, it's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful day, man.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, man.
We appreciate you.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
It's only right.
Yeah, it's only right.
Mhm.
So, before we get into all of the other stuff, man, like tell the people about your product and what exactly it is.
So Cre'A's Love Butter, it's an all-natural vegan handmade product.
Mm-hmm.
We have beard oils, body butters, body scrubs, beard washes. We made sure we put, a lot of stipulation on the men. You know what I'm saying? Because the men need love too.
Absolutely.
It's not just about women. Women need to be cute. Women like men with good skin too. Just FYI.
Oh, okay. Write that down.
Please write that down.
Yeah. We got to take care of ourselves, know. And it's a beautiful thing. We all know black don't crack, but you still got to keep it together.
Don't make it whack.
Right. Black don't crack, but don't make it whack.
That's
there
what
we
I'm
go.
saying. That's a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was about to say, let me keep this in my mind because I
we
want
sell
that.
it in the store. You
Right.
come get that. Matter of fact, don't steal that.
Yeah. No, right. Yeah. Patent pending. Yeah. So tell us about, how you get to the point to say, I want to produce my own body creams.
Basically, I was using, so I got to tell my ghetto story. I was going to the beauty supply stores, getting that mango butter that they sell at beauty supply stores. And then I was getting Victoria's Secret lotion. And then I was getting baby oil. And I was concocting all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Making it good. We was having we go out, they'll be like, "Mine, ain't no more body butter." And I'm like, you know what? Let me get this cracking.
Right.
So I wound up, I was truck driving at the time. I wound up hurting my back, right? And so I was like, okay, we got to figure out how we finna get some money, right? So I wound up going to the store. I started the business with $150. I went and bought raw shea butter and all these little bitty 1 ounces of different fragrances. So what I found out we melted the shea butter down to liquid form because I was still getting, although I was making all that stuff, I was still getting hives in my face. So when I broke it down, I realized it was sand in there. It was mosquitoes inside of that raw shea butter because a lot of people don't know that raw shea butter is dirty. So I was getting those hives not because of the shea butter. It was because of the impurities and the sand and the dirt that was inside of it. So we just made sure, we're going to take it a little bit step further because they say everything's been done under the sun. You just got to figure out how to make it better.
There you go.
So let me get this cloth, filter that shea butter, get that dirt out of it. And then, you got the aloe vera oil that's in the stores. Aloe vera is not oil.
Right.
It's a liquid. It's water-based. So I was like, you know what? Let's take it a step further again. So we make our own aloe vera oil from the plant. So not only do you have the benefits from the shea butter, you got the benefits from the aloe vera, you got jojoba oil, argan, all these natural oils. So you ain't walking around talking about I got a bump. I feel like I'm about to pass out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got these things going on with my organs. Now you know everything inside of the bottle. You know what's going on your skin because your skin is the largest organ. So you just want to make sure that you're getting the right things for your skin. And that's how they got started.
Yeah. So we were talking off camera and, you shared that you was an esthetician, so was this something that you guys, came together and said, hey, we should do this? Or was this something that mom said, you know what, I could really use your assistance on this with your expertise?
We always talk about what we want to do because at the end of the day, it's something so much bigger. We both don't want to work for somebody else until the day we die. That's something we did not want to do. So we definitely were trying to think of ways of okay, how do we make this income? How do we make it happen?
Right.
Like she was saying. And so for me, to expand it larger, going to school to be an esthetician helps me get more knowledge about the ingredients and stuff like that, because we don't want to just do body butters. We want an actual skincare line.
Right.
And so that's where I come in into that whole process.
What's an esthetician?
An esthetician is, simplest way, it's a step below a dermatologist. A dermatologist draws blood and I can treat the skin. I just can't draw any blood.
Right.
So it's like if you have any extractions, if you have acne scarring, if you want to do a lightweight chemical peel, waxing of any kind, that's what I do.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Was this something that you were always interested in?
I was always interested in skin.
Right.
I'm a woman. I love skincare. I love hair care. I love perfumes of all kinds. But this was in makeup and stuff like that. And that's another thing under being an esthetician. I get to do makeup. I get to do all of those things. But before this, I was going to school for nursing, and it's just something about it that just wasn't fitting. And she told me, find something that you love, but you can also help people.
Right.
Being a nurse isn't the only way that you can help people. And so now that I'm further into me being an esthetician, the way that people feel afterwards, that self-love, because a lot of the times they don't take that time out
Right.
to actually, relax or spend 30 minutes to just breathe. Some people are like, this is the first time I've taken a nap in a very long time, because you fall asleep because my hands are really good like that. But that's it makes me feel good knowing that I could be a part of somebody's self-care journey.
No, that's amazing. So are there any challenges you guys face, being mother and daughter and business partners?
Yeah. If we're going to be honest,
Do tell.
Absolutely. I think that with any relationship, there's always some disagreements.
Right.
Or some bumping of heads, because at the end of the day, this is my mom and I am her daughter. And there may be things that we don't necessarily agree on, But even as business partners, one of the things that we have been able to do is be like, okay, personally, this is how we feel, but we have to handle business type of situation.
So who came up with the whole idea of where was it born at?
Where the product was born?
Yeah, what was the idea to even get it started? I know you said you was you was doing shopping in the stores.
Yeah, so basically I was doing all of that, and I just got tired of, I was truck driving, right? So that's a lot of hours away from your family. My kids started to become teenagers. The teacher started calling my phone, and I was like, okay, we can't do that. I need to find a space where I can actually be able to take care of my children and make some money on the side.
So was you ever started any product before the entrepreneur role? You just decided I'm going down.
I was going full on what I had. So here's the thing, I was making the stuff, right? With this, with all the little Victoria's Secret stuff. And people would still be like, can you make me some? And I was like, well, if you're going to make me give this to you for free, I'm finna figure out how you finna buy it from me.
Absolutely.
We not about to keep doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Pay me for my time. Pay me for the product.
Exactly.
Yes.
It takes time. And then the way that we do it, ours is hand whipped. It's not with a machine. So we put a lot of work into that butter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, it's literally a whole process. And I was talking to
Who's the one that's doing the hand whipping?
Her.
So that's the thing. We have disagreements. Our disagreements come from the look of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, we got to get this money. And she's like, no, we need to buy this. And I'm like, we don't have the money.
Right.
And she's like, well, figure it out how you going to get the money. Because it needs to look like this. And I'll just be like,
because I'm thinking big picture, picture when you really think about it. 9 times out of 10, people buy things based on what it looks like.
Absolutely.
Yes. I am a sucker. If it's cute, oh yeah, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what's inside of it or how it really, I really like the way it smells too. Everything about it matters. The packaging matters. Half the time, that's why a lot of people still do Victoria's Secret, even though it has a lot of alcohols and stuff inside of it, because it smells good and the packaging is cute.
Right.
When you see it on your sink or on your dresser, wherever you have any of your lotions or anything like that, you're like, that looks pretty aesthetically. I like that. And that stuff matters. So that's why I'm like, no, it has to look good. And you can't excuse my language. You can't do it halfway.
You can express
there
yourself.
You go.
Right. You can express yourself, but you get your point across.
Well, I get her point. But here's the thing. As the person that's funding it,
right.
I get that too.
But now you do.
Now that I'm
because at first, it was, I was like, baby, We just barely got the shea butter. Like,
Right.
Yes.
You have a stranglehold on the budget.
we you know, some business on the budget. Like, and I'm
Mhm.
like, well, I can't give you no money because we just bought this expensive printer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can't, you know, so.
But in the long run, it's
Okay.
worth it.
Right.
It's worth it because I believed in it. I'm like, if
Yeah.
I believe in it,
It's not
you
about.
gotta find your balance.
You gotta
know?
find a balance.
You know, and
Yeah.
I definitely as a consumer, I'm huge on packaging.
Mhm.
So when I see
Mhm.
like, okay, you took that little bit of time
Yeah.
into your packaging just to
Yes.
make it look better than
Yeah.
the person who has the exact same product,
Exactly.
maybe, or maybe not the exact same,
Yeah.
but in the same ballpark,
Mhm.
I'm more likely to spend my money with you.
Yeah. And I knew that. It's just my money it wasn't that long yet.
Right.
So now, we getting there. You know what I'm saying? And now you see the packaging is different. Even the social media, getting to the point to where we can pay somebody to actually, take care of that. That stuff takes time.
Yeah, it
It
does.
takes a team.
And I gotta honestly say, starting from where we started from 2018, we changed the label so many times. And the amount of growth that we've had in the past 5 years
Mhm.
it's surreal. I'm not gonna
Right.
say unbelievable. It's surreal. And to be able to have this moment to share that with my daughter and share that vision and stuff like that, like I feel like at this point, that's what it is.
Right.
Mhm.
No, I definitely feel that. When I met you guys, it was actually, I didn't meet you, but I met, you and your husband. It was the Christmas holiday. I'm spending money in the mall, and your husband, reached out and said, "Hey, brother, if you get a moment, just come check us out." And yeah, we in Gertie Mills. I'm like, oh man, it's black folks with a kiosk.
Heck
That's
yeah.
what's up. Let me go in this H&M real quick, get him a couple of dollars, but I'm definitely gonna come and spend money with you guys. And I told myself, like, even if I don't care about the product, I'm gonna spend the money for the
Yeah.
energy.
Thank you.
To give that. It's an investment in it. I see what you guys are
Thank
doing.
you.
I love what you guys are doing. And that communication aspect, man, like is huge. Now, I see a lot of people have started cosmetic lines and did things like that. And, they haven't taken that step to actually do like brick and mortar or like a kiosk. How did that opportunity come across for you guys to do that?
Well, actually, I got so many different stories about me quitting truck driving. So the first time when we first started it, I actually was doing truck driving and I got hurt. And then in the process of that, I went back to work because he was trying to get a house and like all this stuff. So, okay, so now I'm maneuvering. So now I got the business and I'm doing the truck driving. So while we was doing gurney, like the security guards and the people from the office was coming and buy product. And they was like, well, you can get a kiosk. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about a kiosk. I don't even know if I have enough product to make to have a kiosk. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, I had the opportunity to choose between work and freedom.
Right.
And even though I didn't know how I was going to do it, I was led by the creator, and it was like, jump, do it. And we got out there. Gurney, everybody in Gurney was so supportive. Everybody was just so loving. But at the same time, I made sure that I gave that energy. Like I would turn on the music. I'm talking about I'm dancing. I'm out there. Like we not doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure you want to see me, then see my product. Because I want to make you feel like something.
Selling yourself, selling the brand.
Huh?
Selling the brand.
Exactly. And it, and selling the brand and love and like just open my arms to different people, and all of that stuff. And so that's basically how we got to Gurney. Gurney is the reason why we able to get to the next level of opening our own brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Literally.
And I saw that, man. Congrats on that, man. I
Thank
can't
you.
wait till you guys do that huge grand
Thank
opening.
you.
Come out to support you guys. So what was that journey like, transitioning from the kiosk to saying, hey, man, now it's time for us to open up our own shop?
You know what? It was scary. And I got to be honest. My daughter, actually, I was sitting at the table and she was like, how you feeling? I was like, I told them yes, but I'm so nervous. I'm like, I don't know you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm used to, like, honestly, I'm going to say that I was managing our business.
Right.
I wasn't a CEO yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just managing it. And so she looked at me, she was like, well, just like you made Gurney work. And I was like, Shit. We about to make this work.
Right.
So you're not truck driving no more.
No, I haven't truck driven in about almost 3 years now. When we got the kiosk, because I was literally like, it was between a week of them saying, well, you got a week to get back to work. And then Gurney was like, send me your paperwork, send me your insurance, because I already had the insurance. Because everything that I did, I always made sure that we had my insurance first. I made sure even UPCs, like we had UPCs almost after the first year. People was like, why you got UPCs? I was like, you don't understand.
Right.
Manifestation.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And so it was just, I'm just God, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to
creator.
transition to the products real quick because I want to break down some numbers too.
Okay.
So we got here, I want to read a little bit of this. It said vegan body butter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, made with filtered raw shea butter. And the filtered is cleaning it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Now it says here, known to lighten skin, heal scars, bruises, and burns, has anti-aging properties, and reduce the appearance of stretch marks.
Yeah.
All of that, we covering all of that with the shea butter?
I am a testament. I just had a little one. And I have absolutely no stretch marks on my stomach. And genetically predisposed to have stretch marks on my belly. But baby, I was pulling this thing up so much you could fry chicken on my stomach. I was playing no games. None.
Yeah.
I cannot.
How big was, how many pounds was the baby?
She was only 6. But for me, I was very sick throughout my pregnancy. So I ended up going down to 98 pounds, having to be admitted. And then I got all the way up to 135. So from being that small to that big and to not have any, I can honest to God tell you from personal experience, no stretch mark.
Right.
Okay, so I want to go over some of these products real quick. We got Naked.
Oh, that's
Top selling.
yeah.
So that speaks for itself.
Naked make you want to get naked.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Seduction make you get, you know what I'm saying,
Seduction was
tossed
the next
around.
one. Then we got Passion,
Yeah.
Island Love,
Yes.
Almond Breeze,
Mm-hmm.
Premium Vanilla,
Yeah.
Seduction Body Scrub. So
Yeah.
the body scrub is that different?
It's different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot different. The body scrubs are meant to exfoliate the dead skin off your skin.
Right.
So you
Okay.
get that nice glow. It's almost like buffing.
Right.
And then
Right.
was Ella Moore, am I saying that right? This is what we got here.
L'Amour.
L'Amour.
Yeah, that's our newest one.
That's our new one.
She's coming up.
Yeah.
He's coming.
coming up.
She's coming up.
Yep, at the Grand.
So when we're talking about the the vegan and helping to heal the scars and stuff like that, that's one of the reasons why we got the shea butter, we clean it, and we got the aloe vera. So we already know about the scars what the shea butter and the aloe vera does for the skin.
Right.
So you got argan oil, which is good for the skin, jojoba oil, argan, castor oil, tea tree, all those different oils. That's why we put all those oils in it. So that's why it's almost like you I would say honestly, from my experience and then from my clients' experiences, they literally, in doing the scrub, they literally see a difference in their skin within a week. Literally. But also it's important to drink your water. You know what I mean? Get your fruits up in there. And a lot of people, forget about that because they're thinking, okay, well, I got this shea butter. Well, no, you still got to hydrate that skin.
You got to hydrate the skin.
Yeah.
Keep it flourishing, right?
Exactly.
Okay, now we also got a man's brand here. Prestigious Kings. That's the name of the men's line? Okay.
We wanted to make sure, you want to talk about the men?
For me, the men's line, I work at Ulta. And so there's only 2 men's line within Ulta. And then the rest is all women. But there are men that walk in there and they're like, so what's for me? And then with those brands, it's very limited of what they have. And so I wanted to make sure that men were included because you get to feel good too when you walk outside and stuff like that. And there was a lot of men as an esthetician that have acne and things of that nature. So we want to make sure that not only women are having that stress-free feel, but also men too. And that was the biggest thing for us.
Yeah.
And that's huge.
Too.
We definitely do. And we're consumers as well.
Yeah.
So it's great that we're starting to get out of that one little corner that we have in stores and it's starting to expand the brands on us.
Yeah.
So just speaking on product, we know like all our lifetime, most of the product on the shelf did not cater to us. So when it comes to you guys' product, is it specifically for melanated people or can people of all nationalities, skin tones, et cetera, benefit from this product?
I say everyone. I never wanted to limit it. I never wanted to limit what we can do, because Black people in general, we do deserve to have a space solely for us, but I don't want to be so divisive in the things that we do.
Absolutely.
You know, and if it's about spreading love, it's not just love to us. I want everybody to feel that.
Right.
So you recommend a product to other nationalities?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. For sure.
Yeah. But we are Black owned.
Yes.
So let's not get it twisted.
Yes.
And I don't want, and that, I think that's one of the stigmas that we really want to change, is that it's Black owned.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the way that the world is going right now, it's not, it's the product is solely made by Black people, but it's for everybody. So we made a product where it's thin enough, like even the beard oils. The beard oils are really thin. They're not heavy on the beard. The butters aren't heavy on the skin. You know what I'm saying? But we want our sisters and our brothers to know that it's for you too.
Right.
It's mostly for you, but other people can come and share this love too.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's for melanated skin.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So Tim, speak on some challenges it took getting this product to the marketplace.
Oh my God. I feel like, honestly, I don't think we didn't have a problem getting it to the marketplace. I think at some moments, and I have to be transparent, it was some moments where our people made it hard for us to thrive. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, a lot of the different things that we were taught, it was really tough. It was really, and I get it, like the product that we make, it is oversaturated. And I definitely understand that. But you have to get to the point to where you understand that everything is different. Every product is different. It's a different makeup. You know what I mean? So that was one of the biggest challenges, was that. And then honestly, the funding. The funding is the hardest part of any business. And I gotta admit, like, it is true. Like at your 5th year, that's why a lot of businesses don't make it, because you're so stuck on, I've been doing this for so long, I haven't made it yet. I haven't did this and I haven't did that. But okay, did you go do the events?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Did you get out there and talk to people?
Right.
Like me and her, we went to Aurora Outlet Mall, and we was like, have you heard about Cre'A's Love Butter? Did you know that raw shea butter was dirty? Like, I'm out there in the streets. We did not, when we started at barbershops every weekend, getting in the car, driving all the way from St. Charles to the city, to the south side, in the car, going in the barbershop. Yeah. Where's the owner? Is it okay if I come in here and talk to your people?
Right.
You know what? Since you came up in here and talked to me like this, here you go. Go ahead. Talk to everybody. Matter of fact, let me get some.
Yeah.
So it's about, I didn't have like that much hardness doing it, because I always took it to the street.
Right.
So I didn't have like that super hard. Like I said again, it's the funding that's really hard for us.
Right.
So you did your own marketing and promote. Start now.
Yeah.
Starting out, yeah.
So, but you was out there, you was on the grind, you was at the streets with us.
We were, yeah.
So how's that work now with the marketing and promote?
It's still the same thing, because honestly, like, I've done stuff where I did, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, not one sale. I even tried influencers, not one sale. Like, all of that stuff. I'm
How'd you do your Facebook ads and your Instagram? Did you hire somebody to do it, or you did it yourself?
No, I did it myself. I ain't had no money to pay nobody, because the thing is, so say for instance, right, I was telling you earlier, we were doing like 3 events at one time,
right,
in one day. So mind you got to pay for all of these events. So I didn't have money for the marketing to like, I'll do, like, say for instance, I was doing like $5 on an ad, you know what I mean? Because I was like, I got to pay for this event. And then we got the gas, and then the product, the labels, like, because we do everything. We label, we print, we do everything. We manufacture and distribute everything.
And this is all in-home?
All in-home.
Yeah.
Yes. So we didn't have the money. So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, now we're finally at that point to where we can, I've just now got somebody to handle the social media.
Because you got to spend some money on that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And I know that's what's going to get us to that next level. But I don't want to say I play safe. I play the right way, because I'd rather put the money into my business. You know what I'm saying?
To the product.
So now the labels look more better.
Right.
Instead of me saying, here go this ad, and the labels look like crap. Ain't nobody going to still buy that. So I'd rather put that money to the label to make the product better and, invent stuff.
Right.
And then now the labels look good. That look good. That shit gonna be found on the shelf.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
Professional.
okay, I can walk in the store and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's ours.
I remember when I bought your product and you're like, hold on, that's the old label. I got to get you into the new label. And I understood that, because it's like, no. I mean, it's here, I want to sell it, but I just want to give that energy up, because that's big,
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Right.
No, and then you can tell, because like, it's different, like you can tell like when people, you can tell people that care about certain things.
Right.
So I'm like, I know that I can easily move this. Here you go, sir. I appreciate you for coming back and giving me your word, because you did say you was coming back.
Right.
That means a lot to small business, growing businesses.
Right.
We ain't
right.
small
Ain't
no
small.
more.
Right.
Everybody stop saying small business. It's growing business.
So you still in home? Y'all still doing everything in home, or y'all got a location where y'all working out of now?
Yeah, so we actually opening up our first brick and mortar in Park Forest. We're thinking about August 1st for that. So we're going to be making everything there. We're going to also start exporting the products outside of the country.
Okay.
So we're working on all of that. Like, it's a lot going on.
Because in my head, I'm seeing a secret lab, white coats.
It is a secret lab.
Yeah.
So low key, I had
It is a secret lab.
a chemist came up to me at the kiosk and she was like, do you know what you did? I was like, ma'am, listen, all I know is my mama from Mississippi, we whip up stuff. You know what I'm saying? We know what it's supposed to feel like. If I put it like this and it ain't, throw it away, start over. That's how my mom was. My mom had this thing. You cut the onions. Ain't no mixers. Ain't no chop up, none of that. You do all that by your hand. And I'm still like that now today.
Yeah.
So take us through the process. How's it made?
I ain't telling you.
You ain't telling us.
I got to kill you.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
But it's a whole bunch of steps to the way that we do it, though.
So much is long.
Yeah.
It's a long process the way we do it.
So what does it retail at?
4 ounces are $16.99.
4 ounces,
For 4 ounce, the 8 ounces are $30.
Yeah.
But it's so thin that it actually lasts a long time.
It definitely does.
It lasts a long time.
Okay, so how much does it cost to make? Can we dive into that a little bit?
How much does it cost to make it?
Yeah, how much? Because you said retails at around $16.99 to $30.
It costs my time.
Yeah.
All right, we keeping it all up.
It costs my time.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So again, it's challenging bringing new products, or new brands, I should say, because the product in itself isn't necessarily something new. You're not reinventing the wheel, you're enhancing the wheel, right? And we saw during COVID, a lot of new businesses pop up. Some did well, some pre-existing businesses didn't last. How were you guys affected by COVID?
Honestly, in my opinion, we flourished. Because in that time, a lot of people they were more isolated within their own space. They were getting more focused on self-care and things of that time, because they now have the time to. They have the time to really sit down and work through not even just skincare and stuff of that nature, but mentally, their mental health and working along with that. And when healing, we were able to help people. Again, self-care is self-love, and a lot of people were going through that. So we were fortunate enough to still flourish. Because even outside of that, now that we've made it on the opposite side, we now are about to have a brick and mortar type of situation. But we also put our feet to the ground and got it done. And that's what mattered. We didn't give up, because we could have. But again, people really needed that. They needed that love. They needed, like, even when people would come to the kiosk sometimes, or like if we were doing vending events, they come to the table and they would spend like minutes, hours just telling us about our day. It's the way that we make people feel.
Right.
And I think that's what also helped us flourish as well.
Yeah. Because it's like, I could go for 1 million customers, or I can have 1,000 repeat customers.
Right.
And that's what's going to grow your business. Not the people who's going to buy your product once, but who's going to continue to be a lifetime, customer. So speaking on that, like, what's been the interaction with your consumer base? Like, are they coming back saying, hey, I got to buy this for my whole family? Man, this is the best thing since sliced bread. Like, what are the response to the product?
Oh my God. It's so many different responses. Like when you talk about seduction, I got customers that come up, girl, my husband can't keep his hands off me. You need to not do this no more. Matter of fact, I don't even want no more seduction for a year. I actually did a church event and she was like, if all of us wind up pregnant after this event, then you know it was your fault.
Hey,
And
the name of the product is Cre'A.
Exactly.
Y'all didn't bring no product with y'all?
We did. So we got stuff for you guys. We bought beard oils for you guys.
Okay, we're going to take a break and then we're going to set it all out on the table so we can show it.
Okay, bet.
So we can make it look good. But before we take a break, I want to speak a little bit on, a lot of people are scared to jump out and be entrepreneurs. And they think it can't be done. A little bit about y'all background. Y'all from Chicago, right?
Yes.
And no supernatural abilities or nothing like that.
No.
Y'all just went out there and did it. Can y'all speak a little bit about that, overcoming the fear?
Honestly, for me, like, I had no choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming from, being molested, being raped, going to prison, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these different things. I was like, okay, I can't go back to the street.
Right.
My kids are getting older. I got to show that I'm a totally different person. Like, I've been, doing that I'm a totally different person. But like that self-freedom, you know what I'm saying? Getting to that level, it's not about literally where you come from. It's about where you going, who you proving your worth to. You can prove your worth to yourself, but when you have kids, you have to prove that to them so that they know, okay, I got this. I can do this. If my mom did it and she been through all of this, I can do it too. And not even just my kids, my nieces, my nephew, even grown women. There's a lot of grown women that don't know that they can do it. You know what I mean? That's why even it's important for my husband to be involved. Are we in this together?
I was going to speak on that. He's a partner.
He's a partner. We kept it. It's woman-owned business. You know what I'm saying? But he full-fledged. Like, he'll come home from work. He'll go to the lab. He making product. I come home like, I
saw him hanging shelves in the,
heck yeah,
location.
And it took us some time to get there too.
Right.
So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like all of that part was perfect. We both had to grow into, because he was working. He was like, you got that. And I'm like, you know what? It's getting a bit further. I need you to have it too. You know what I mean? And so that's how we committed to each other. It's a commitment. So not only I'm committed to him and my kids, I'm committed to you guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That and that's really what it's about. It's commitment.
Right.
And doing it in the moment, in the now. When you feel it, when you feel that burning fire, do it.
Irie, did you have to overcome any fears or you just like, Mom's got this, I'm good?
No, I think knowing the type of person that she was, it was easy. And then I'm naturally a type of person to really just jump. Like when I feel it, I'm going to do it.
Right.
Wholeheartedly, full-fledged. And then also personally, I've always known and expected more from myself at the end of the day. So it was never hard. I knew that it would be difficult to finally get to where I wanted to be, but I was willing to do what needed to be done to get here.
I love seeing that family dynamic with you guys, you know what I'm saying, mom and daughter. And I know y'all said is, this is the feminine power, company. We're still, supporting the brothers.
Yeah.
We making sure that we're represented, with quality product,
right,
natural product made from love.
Yes, exactly.
Right. And even though, hubby doesn't have a quote unquote stake in the company, he's still a very important role in the company.
Yeah.
Like I saw this man putting up shelves, in the new brick and mortar and, doing stuff. And when I met him, he's the one that, when I met you guys, he's the one that spoke out.
Yeah.
And so that's important. I love to see that family dynamic.
Oh, no, I use him.
Right.
I'll be like, baby,
pull
them pants up a little bit tighter. Get them ladies to this table.
Right, look, go flex a
I will
little
leave
bit.
him at that table. I see some ladies and they be acting like they don't want to get it from me. I'm like, baby, holla at that. I'll be back. I got to use the bathroom.
Right.
He come back. Oh, I see what you did. I'm like, man, look.
Yeah.
This is love.
Right.
This is what love is about. You can't have a business and your spouse help you and you concerned with another woman. You cannot do that because you're forgetting about the mission. The mission is to make sure that you and your family is taken care of. And the mission is to, after your family is taken care of, the people that you serve is taken care of. So if my husband can make a lady feel special in that moment, go ahead, baby. Just keep your hands to yourself. I might let you rub some little shea butter on her hand.
Right.
You know, I'm
Right.
not, you know, but it does also take a lot of confidence. I'm not gonna get you, you know, steer women wrong. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a husband that's loyal, you know, that's not gonna run off and do nothing crazy, and he know what the purpose is.
Right.
So keep your hands off me and just keep it business and keep it classy.
There we go.
Speaking
All the
of
time.
family, how's the support been?
The
From
support
family?
from him,
From family.
you know what? I feel like support for family can be better. I feel like that we forget what support actually is. Support isn't about necessarily buying the product. Support is about you out and you see somebody got some lotion in their purse. Oh no, baby, my auntie got some 5 body butter
Right.
that's gonna kill that lotion. You ain't even gonna need no lotion for a whole week. You get this body butter. You feel me?
Right.
Like sell it up. That's what I need you to do. I need you to say, you know what, I got an auntie that's out there in these streets, an auntie that's actually making a quality product. I need you to do that. And I feel like it's so important when you have a business for family to recognize you, for one, because a lot of times in the Black community, it's not a lot of people got businesses. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you come from a family that got like a mom that got like 10 kids. Ain't no way it took me 5 years to get here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, family needs to make sure that you're not saying, oh, this person gonna do better than me. This person gonna do better than me, or all this stuff. It's about, you know what, this is a part of the family and we're going to keep this in the family.
Right. You know,
you say you had 10 kids?
No, I have 5.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay,
I think you said your mother had 10 kids.
My mom, you better stop
Right.
starting trouble over there. Because don't do that. No, but even if I did,
wow.
I mean, it's impressive if you know. I mean, it's impressive that
No, it
with
is.
5.
Yeah,
But-
you still look as good as
nah,
you
but
do.
for real.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of women that had 10 kids and thin and ain't got nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That love butter really working.
It does. Like she said, she literally don't have no stretch marks. And then I got a couple of clients that don't have stretch marks, but it's also, and I know side note, you know, if you are pregnant and you want to get the product, one of the secrets is you want to sprinkle your belly with water several times a day and oil your stomach up. So that's way it gives that skin enough elasticity to stretch.
Right.
So you won't get the stretch marks.
Yep.
Yeah,
Inside secret.
Yeah.
exactly.
So does that work for the beer bellies too?
Oh, hell yeah. But if you get the beer belly, you might get your beer belly kissed on a little bit more.
Oh,
You get
okay.
that male, you know, body butter.
Right.
It got some fragrance on there.
Now, does the
Magnum.
body butter reduce the beer belly?
No. It's the rubbing that do. The rubbing.
Okay.
Yeah. You know.
When you get, like, again, when we getting back to family, it's not about, you know, purchasing a product. It's really about a share.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's really about telling people, you know, around the corner that my auntie got this or my sister got this, you know,
Or
or
even my friend.
or your friend, or even if you walk into a store, because now we in the time of collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, even with now we got the store. Like I went to a Juneteenth event and I got people's cards and I'm like, you know what? I don't make candles. Let's collaborate, make some candles. One lady was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a candle that says Cre'A. Business move. Talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? And so it's not even, and that's family helping. You know, you got a friend that got candles. You got a friend that you want my product in. Holler at my auntie because y'all could collaborate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so deep. It's so deep, man.
You know, but I do agree, you know, as a culture that we can do a lot better with supporting, you know, our family's endeavors. You know, because everybody wants that same support. I mean,
but it is a report.
Yeah.
Report back to the whole family that this what we doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We reporting to each other.
Right.
Like, don't exclude me, include me. Because I've seen so many times where, you know, family members, they'll share somebody else's stuff. And it's like, I'm not hating on that. I'm not hating on that because I want you to support your friend. But I need you to support me because if you need anything, I got you. Your friend might not got you once they reach another level, but I'm your family. I'm going to have you no matter if I'm down here or up there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between a friend and a family. Family is forever. And another thing we have to stop doing is saying blood is thick, what is it? Blood is thicker than water.
Yeah.
That is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Blood is thicker than water. It ain't, some people be just like, just because we family, we ain't got to, no, it's still blood. We got the same thing. We came from the same place. We ate the same food. We did everything together.
Grew up in the same big mama house.
Right. We peed in the bed together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that.
Like all of that. So blood is thicker than water.
Right.
Do certain family members think y'all balling now? Think y'all rolling like y'all just
Oh my God. My family think I be rolling all the time. But I'm like, I just know how to budget my money.
Right.
I know how to make a $2 shirt look like it's $100. You feel me? This Unk chain was $3. You feel me? But I put another $3 on top of it and it's cute. You feel me?
Now it's $1 million.
It seems like you can tell people no. You don't have a problem with saying no. It seems like you got that tough skin. Like
no,
I'm the one who say no.
You the one, huh?
She does not know how to do.
Yeah,
but she's getting there. But that's not her spirit, though.
Right.
So that's you.
Me, I'd be like, nah, I don't want to do that. we don't like that.
No?
Yeah.
Huh?
Quick.
Yeah.
Very quick. Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, it's about boundaries. And sometimes what happens is people, when you are kind, they want to overstep their boundary and take advantage of it. And then you feel guilty about it. But in reality, you shouldn't feel guilty about a boundary that's healthy type of situation. So I'm quick to be like, no, you're overstepping your boundaries. And I don't like that.
I love that about you guys' generation. Like y'all are very like, I ain't with that. And sometimes, being from, an older generation,
like, Mississippi love.
I don't like that tone, but I can respect it though. Like when it's done like in true authenticity, and it means something. You're not just being a rebel just for the cause.
Right. Or being disrespectful. It's never in a disrespectful light. There's a way to be like, I don't like that without being disrespectful. And I think that sometimes that's where the line kind of blurs. In an essence, because we are very much a no nonsense. Like, I don't like that. I think it does come from watching the older generations tolerating so much, and we're like, I've seen how that made you feel and what effect that had on your life. I don't want to feel that way. But sometimes I feel that there's a lot of anger and a lot of trauma behind some people. And then it comes off as more disrespect because they haven't taken that time to actually heal and process what it is and being able to respectfully articulate that boundary that they have. So that's the biggest thing. I think just taking the time out. Taking the time out to take care of you so then that way you can present the better version of you.
Yeah. So speaking of that, because I see, you guys pretty much are a one-stop shop. From, manufacturing to marketing, et cetera, et cetera. What do you guys do? Like how do you balance that, the work-life balance?
I play a lot. So I'm goofy. So wherever I'm at, I'm home. You know what I'm saying? Whether I was at the kiosk, I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? My relaxed time, I play with my husband. I turn my music on. I'm goofy with him, and he make me shut up. He be like, "Get away from me!" But
you don't doing football or basketball and that. Like
I just learned don't do that. He just told me to shut up. So now he been real good about. I'm gonna take you to the movies. I'm gonna take you out to eat, and I'm like, you nasty dog. I hate you.
You out the way first.
Yeah, he did. I guess I gotta preach because he been real adamant about. I'm gonna take you to the movies. I'm like. Okay.
Right.
I'm like, this goddamn football season coming up.
That mean leave me alone.
I know, I'm already knowing. He got his man cave, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So let me ask y'all a question real quick. Who came up with the logo?
I did.
Nice.
I did.
What does it mean? Has it got any meaning behind it?
So with all of the, there are Adrinka symbols embedded inside of it. And that was something that's very important to her because she's into her spirituality and stuff like that. So I definitely wanted something that represented love and light and strength. And that's what that means. And then on top of that, butterflies are representative of life changes and growth.
And that's what your skin do. We transforming skin around here.
Hey,
Butterfly skin.
Right. And I see you guys, you came in here skin glowing.
Yeah.
Just so beautiful and natural.
Thank you.
So, and these are their products.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Right.
so definitely tell the people where they can find you guys, not just your social media handles, but the product as well.
So, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at CRE'As Love Butter, or you can find us, the men's line, at prestigious.kings on Facebook and Instagram. But with the brick and mortar, if you want to actually get it and browse around and stuff like that, it'll be 315 Main Street at Park Forest, Illinois. That's where you
Okay.
can find it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
plan on opening the store August 1st.
August 1st.
So it's an official date now.
Okay.
So we couldn't give a date. So August 1st is going to be the grand opening. It's my mother's birthday is August 12th. I was like, I can't wait that long because I got to get this rent money. But we're
that.
definitely going to open up August 1st, but we're going to do a big old sale and like a huge, just a party to celebrate my mom. My mom passed 2020.
Oh, man.
So-
Condolences.
Thank you. And so we're gonna celebrate her because she, she's not here, but she definitely was gonna party with me.
Mhm.
So August 12th, we're gonna do something at the store, but August 1st will be the grand opening.
So before we get out of here, I want from both of you guys a piece of advice for any starting entrepreneur or, someone seeking that, or just someone who's just seeking to do something better with their life. What piece of advice would you both give them?
I would first say, seek yourself first. Seek yourself. Know what it is that you're good at. Even if you can't do what you're good at, do the next thing so they can fund what you're actually good at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we want to start with like, oh, what you think is going to sell fast. But sometimes selling it fast is not going to make you a product. You know what I mean? Love yourself first. Study your craft. I know that's the most important thing. That's what everybody tell you to do. But you got to love it. You got to be passionate about it because start having a business and being an entrepreneur, it's stressful. It challenges you, your mental, your physical, your everything, because you're going to be working a lot of hours. Don't get me wrong. But I would honestly say if it's a product-based business, then you're going to work a lot of hours.
Right.
If it's service-based, you want to work a lot of hours.
Yes.
Right.
There's a
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Product-based, you're going to work a lot of hours. Service-based, you want to work a lot of hours because
Right.
that's how you're going to get that bread. That's how you're going to make your money. And that's how you're going to fund your next. That's how you get to become a serial entrepreneur. A lot of times, a lot of people out here, oh, you can have this business. You can have this. Well, what is money coming at? That I'm going to,
Mhm.
no, be perfect at what you're perfect at. We going to start there. You know what I'm saying? And then love other people and be yourself. You can't be an asshole with business. You got to be bubbly. You got to be,
Be kind.
basically.
Honestly, just be kind. Be kind and be respectful and have fun. No matter what it is that you do, make sure that you're having fun with it because there's so many different things and quick ways and fast ways to get money, like you were saying. But like if you're not genuinely passionate about it, every day that you wake up, you're going to hate it. You're not going to want to do it anymore. And that in itself transitions into your work sometimes. And then another thing is, for me, I would say we started this business off with $150. Stop expecting and waiting for you to have all of the gadgets that you need in order to start. Just start with what you have. And then you'll work your way into it. I think a lot of times people get so caught up in, well, it has to look like this and I have to look like this and blah, 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 blah. No, you don't.
Right.
It's you. You are your brand, your personality, how you carry yourself and how well your work speaks for itself. And eventually you'll get to the point where you have everything that you need. But starting off small is okay. It's okay. You'll get to where you want to. And also it's not going to come within a blink of an eye. A lot of these people who are on social media or they go viral, you'll see they've had like hundreds of videos prior to the one that just went viral. Even I love me some Tabitha Brown. And she was like, I always was recording and stuff like that. And her husband was like, why are you recording? And blah, 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 and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But look at her now. It takes time. It's not an overnight thing. It may feel like it to you because you didn't know that person. But the people who supported them knew in order to get them to where they are. So it's going to take time.
Yeah.
And
Pace
grow.
yourself.
And grow.
Yes.
Definitely.
Sound like a
Definitely.
great log line. Started with $150 in a dream.
Yeah,
Multi-millionaire.
That's it, right. Yeah.
For real.
Yes.
Like be willing to grow. Oh, and use your resources.
Yes. Don't be prideful.
Yeah.
You can't be prideful and have a business.
Like
Yeah.
listen,
Ask a lot of questions.
bro, like I literally like when we got the brick and mortar right. And I was like, we got this. Then I was like, oh, we gotta get this. And so I was like, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You can talk about me, but I bet we still getting it done. And
Yeah.
so far we only get like $160. But at the same time,
right. I buy
But
some
it's
nails. And
something.
I'm
Yeah.
asking. I have this GoFundMe. I'm gonna share it again. You know what I'm saying? But if I need help, I'm going to get it.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
I'm asking free. I don't care.
and the others, they do it too. They just call it crowdfunding.
Yeah.
You know, so we can't look at that as a culture and think that that's cheap or is, disrespectful, distasteful, or whatever. It's somebody that say, hey, man, I'm trying to get something done.
Yeah.
And even if you ain't gonna give it, the next person will, So, and I'm gonna close out on, just touching on what you two young ladies said. And that's, being passionate and having love in what you do and how the energy that you put out, when dealing with others. It's days, man, you're not gonna feel great. You're not gonna want to get out that bed. You ain't gonna want to be in the street, be in traffic, be in line, doing whatever it is you're doing. But guess what? You have the opportunity in the blink of an eye to do whatever it is that you want to do because you're here.
Yeah.
And live every day in love with life, in love with yourself, in love with those that you love. This show, as we always say, is a product for the people, by the people, where dreams go further than bullets. And you two young ladies are a very positive example of that.
Thank
for
you.
not just our generation, the next generation, but generations to come.
Mhm.
I can't wait till that brick and mortar open, and don't wait till August 1st to get you some product. They online now, so
Yes.
hit them with that website one more time.
www.creaslove.com.
We're going to spell it CREASLOVEBUTTER.com. I know y'all know how to spell com now.
Yeah. But yeah, until next time, we out. Peace.
Luxury Productions.